Once it was a thriving part of the St. Louis region, but for more than half a century, East St. Louis's story of loss and deterioration has often been lost from people's memories. Welcome to Forward, I'm Morgan Harris. Tonight, there's a new buzz that East St. Louis could soon see an expansion of the Gateway Arch Park. Tonight, only on 4, what the future could hold and what the people who live and work there want to help forward their town and the entire St. Louis region.
They come in and first thing they ask me, what made you do this? And I said, I love my city again. I love fish.
A love for his hometown and fish led Roderick Harris to lay down roots and his dream business in East St. Louis.
I opened this August 15, 2016. It was a passion of mine to open up a fish market in my hometown. So here we are 9 years later.
Maui Seafood in business for 9 years, but Harris's love for his city began at birth.
I love my city. So I went to high school here, born and raised here, live right down the street. So that's why I decided to do it here instead of somewhere else.
Do you think the community, East St. Louis, gets a bad rap from people who may not know much about the city?
Yes, but you got to be here to know it.
And after 61 years, the business owner knows the city sitting across the Mississippi River very well.
What does East St. Louis need to move forward?
We need to stop a little bit of the crime around here. Besides that, there's a lot of black-owned businesses. A lot of things is coming up. All our schools are new. They fixing up a lot of things around here, all abandoned houses.
If he's not conservative, we may do some strikes.
Minutes away, another successful business tucked away in East St. Louis, Personal Touch Boutique.
My husband started as a street vendor. He started out of the trunk of his car. And if it was raining, he sold the umbrellas. If it was, tapes. If it was snowing, he sold ski caps. He just, as a side business. And then he just it just blew up.
What started in a trunk, blowing up into a business recognized as the 2025 Illinois Retailer of the Year.
We built the building, and we've been here over 35 years.
How you doing today?
And like Roderick Harris at Maui Seafood, Bernita and Derek Maxwell wanted to open their business at home, East St. Louis.
We grew up here. We went away to school. We came back home. And we really wanted to invest in our community.
What does East St. Louis need to move forward?
We need more business, more tax base. We need housing. Because a lot of people who grew up here would love to live here because it's an excellent location. I mean, anybody who moves further east, you pretty much got to come this way to go, to St. Louis or to go to anywhere.
Today is really one of the first steps in an important process to bridging these two communities, East St. Louis and two states, Missouri and Illinois, through a national park.
The Gateway Arch Park Foundation announced plans to potentially expand park grounds to East St. Louis, an idea many people across the Big River have been waiting and hoping for.
It's been a dream of this community for many, many years. We've heard this dream. When I was a kid, they've always wanted to expand because it's a perfect location and it's just land sitting there.
It can do a lot of things for the city, bring a lot of things more to the city, help businesses.
A dream for these two business owners and many East St. Louisans in the first planning phase.
The National Park Service has legislative authority to expand to this side of the river. And again, it needs to happen. It was always the vision, and we've got the right players at the right time to make this happen.
The Gateway Arch Park Foundation is partnering with a number of city, county, state, and federal partners to make this happen. An idea 80 years in the making. I asked about a potential timeline.
There is no timeline, and we want to be realistic about that and honest and open about it. There are a lot of steps that have to happen to get the national park expanded here. What we need to do as a partnership and as an organization is ensure that we are diligently taking each step along the way in a thoughtful and intentional manner.
80 years in the making, these East St. Louisans hope to see this come to fruition in their lifetimes to make their city better for them and generations to come.
I love my city. My sister's here, my brother's here, my kids are here, my grandkids are here. So I don't want to take off. I want to stay here and be here for them and show them that things can be done the right way, the positive way, and keep striving. Pawpaw did it, so you can do it.
We want to make a note here. The Gateway Arch Park Foundation is the group that's currently tearing down the Millennium Hotel downtown and building an entire new riverfront development. Now, as for East St. Louis, you probably noticed that we did not show you any pretty renderings. Well, that's because this is just the start. Lots of studies have to be done, cleanup questions, answer, and of course, fundraising. But I did ask, how do they spruce up what's already on the East St. Louis riverfront? One example is a big one. Now, when you look across the river, you see the big Cargill grain elevator. The Arch Park Foundation tells me they want to work with Cargill and other industrial companies, saying it's all telling an important story about our area.